Everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be another Greenskins multiplayer battle for Total War Warhammer, so let's go ahead and get back in there. I'm the strategy professor. So I have lost my last 2 matches, possibly 3? Let me see. I've lost my last 3 matches, so that's not good, but I am learning a little bit every time. I'm trying different tactics. The last one's not going to show up on the channel. It was not very good. I was frustrated, and the other one was a stomp. So 2 of them I'm not going to put up here, but I will put 1 of them up. And I've been tracking my points gained and points lost for the last 5 games, and it looks like if I win, I get about... I gained 243 on one win. It was a Pyrrhic victory. 211 on another win, Pyrrhic victory. Minus 59 for a valiant defeat. Minus 49 for a decisive defeat. And minus 139 for another valiant defeat. So it doesn't look like the type really determines how much you lose, because with a valiant loss it's gone anywhere from 59 to 139. The Pyrrhic victories were pretty close, but there was still a 30-point variance there. But for the most part, it seems like it's probably based on strength of opponent. One of the valiant losses that will show up on the channel was against a person that was ranked 34, I think, and that's where I only lost 59. So that's much lower than a lot of the other ones. So I suspect that if the person is ranked higher, then you lose less and gain more, which is pretty standard ladder type of behavior. Other things that I've learned. Okay, so the last few episodes, the Ragnarok is very suspect if you think they're going to have any missile units that could do well. I tried against the Beastmen in my last fight to just have a ton of infantry and just stomp them out that way. I also don't think that's effective because your units get too clumped up. And you can't effectively get everyone in there to fight. Because I had some Black Orcs in that fight that had almost no kills, and that's so rare. Let's go with space. Okay, so you cannot do monsters against large units. These are not very efficient. So I have been doing the triple Doom Diver, and it's served me very well, but I want to try something else. I want to go for triple Rock Lobber because they're much cheaper. They are less accurate, but I just want to try it out just to save some cost here. It saves a total of 900, which is pretty good. And let's see, I do want to try out 1 unit of Trolls. I feel like they're really good against Greenskins. We don't need big ones because they don't have large units. Savage Orcs are not a good way to go because they have very heavy armor. So I think just clogging up the line with normal Orcs. Black Orcs are an awesome thing though. I definitely want more of those. I do want more poison. I've been skimping out a little bit on the poison. These guys haven't been that impressive. They're not great at tanking damage, but the Dwarf shouldn't be dealing that much damage, and so I want to keep them. Oh gosh. And we'll do 1 more, I guess? I didn't notice the time was ticking out there. He was ready pretty quick. So we'll try this out. It may not be super optimal. I would have liked a little bit more poison. I do have 2 things that can apply poison. The Goblin Big Bosses, the jury's out. Like, they're not good at tanking, but they're pretty cheap. And with those health potions, they are pretty decent at staying alive. And they can just run around, and they're good against missile infantry. So you can just get in there and just tie up quarrelers with them. Stack some poison on them. Oh dang it, am I downhill on this? Oh gosh. Seems pretty imbalanced. Like, I don't like the maps where it's just a straight, like, slope down. Because, yeah, whoever ends up on this downhill is at a massive disadvantage, which is me this time. So I wanted to get some boars, that's what I wanted. So I should have done, instead of 2 more of those orc boys, I should have done boars, and then with the extra cash I had left, just gotten like some goblins or something. Also don't have any missile units, so if they have gyrocopters... I was just explaining too much about like what happened before and what I was gonna do, and I just didn't spend enough time actually like focused up having a game plan, so we'll see how this goes. I should have gotten some orc arrow boys is what I should have gotten instead of those last 2 orc boys. I should have done orc arrow boys. I think they're, I don't know, they're more expensive than the goblins, but they also do a lot more damage. And they're decent in melee combat. They don't run immediately if they get attacked. We'll see if this person ever joins. I don't know why it keeps resetting like that. It's like, why even bother having a timer if... Okay, so I do have the missile superiority. So I can't dictate the terms of this fight. I really don't want to fight in the woods. This is probably the best place because it has the least... has the least woods. I don't want to fight in the woods because then they're going to get a bonus against my trolls. I mean, I guess I could run like right here and then I would have... I think that's kind of even ground. I feel like he still has a slight edge, but not much. It probably won't matter too much. So I do want to maybe hide a few units. So if he has gyrocopters, I just have to run at him. We'll just put them with our huge infantry line. This is way too much infantry. I should have more air boys. Like I said, I was just caught up talking too much. It's the story of my life. Alright, so we will... Let's start over here. That way we can kind of sneak our way through, maybe, sort of, kind of. Like I said, I don't really want to fight in the woods, but at the same time, I don't want to his artillery just to smash me right off the start if he has any. And we're not in range. That's as close as we can get, though, I think. Just about. Are those gyros? Those are gyros. Okay, we gotta go. It's unfortunate, but we gotta go. Yeah, I should have just paid closer attention. It's gonna be a really tough fight. Usually the Greenskins are very good if you build your army correctly against the Dwarves, but not with this. Because I didn't have arrow boys, so that's a big problem. At least they are, I mean, I guess I could shoot at him with just this, but he can, no, that's not a good game plan. He can just fly over. My guys are going to be tired after running up this hill. Now, these, they're brimstone gun at least, so they don't have steam guns, which would be very good against me. Or the normal steam cannon things. Oh, right here. Fire on those quarrelers. So he is up in the woods. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? They're already wanting to run? This is such a huge mistake, having the, not having the air boys. Can I just see, like, what's in these woods? I'm here. Like, let me see it. Like, where are his units? Oh, there we go. Okay. Can we fire into those? Yeah, there we go. Now, this is actually going to be pretty good because his, it's going to block his gyrocopters also. So that's not the worst thing in the world, although I do have to run up this hill. The guys are still pretty fresh. And we are getting to fire, like, some of these rocks will hit. If he's just going to let me sit here and shoot them. Some of them will definitely hit. Run, 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 run. Get out of that, get out of that. Parlor fire. How tired are my guys? They're still fresh, surprisingly. I need to get over here. Dog shaman. God, the range on those things. Alright. It's hard to see, like, what's going on over here. Get in here. I want to get around to the flanks with at least some of these. those up. Alright, trolls, get in there. Let's go. Let's flank around with the trolls. I need to get over here and probably deal with these. Get out of there. Go tie up these. Tie up as much as we can. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this. Now, trolls should be in there mixing it up now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these trolls around here. Put them on guard mode and see if we can get into these corners. Firing into those still. God, get out of there. Tie these up. Come on, guard mode. Let's go. I need to just put everything in guard mode, I think. I need to try at the beginning of a fight just to put everything in guard mode. I think that might be a decent solution. Let's just put everything in guard mode right now. And then that might help with the micromanagement a little bit. Put these over here. What do we have? I need something here. Okay, trolls are gone. This guy right here needs to get over on those. Jeez, that was a nice hit from the rock lobbers. So we need to shoot them up. Alright, let's get down here and rotate and kill these things. Trolls are back. Okay, one of my guys is running. It's whatever. Yeah, we need to get over here and kill these. Get these back. And fire into those. Alright, let's get back down here. Let's go. Alright, my dude's running. Hopefully he comes back. Let's get back over here. God, it's so hard to tell in these woods, like, what's fighting what. How many corridors are down here? Not many. I think we're okay. I just want to charge into that, though. Get on that guy. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, I need to get those. Alright, let's get down here. Okay, yeah, he's trying to wrap up my dudes now. Let's try to get off as much as we can here. Get that gourd. Let's get over here, kill them. Yeah, I like these rock lobbers. I think everything's gonna run. It looks like I won. Jeez. Yeah, that was bad micromanagement. Oh, I can't have to kill Ungrim, though. Is that Ungrim? Yeah. Got him. Alright, so that was a mistake. I should have, because I had some gold left over. I had quite a bit left over. I think I had like 200. So I could have very easily just gotten rid of the, a couple of these orc boys. That's just too much infantry. It's just a couple of the orc boys, and then gotten orc air boys, and I could have dealt with those gyrocopters much better. Because I assume they actually didn't get that many kills. I thought they'd get way more than that. Which is pretty surprising. The Thunders got a lot of kills. I needed to shut them up faster. The Thanes got a lot of kills. These things just... I don't think they did that much. I didn't really notice how many people they hit with those grenades. But, I mean, these didn't get the same kind of kills that something like Doom Divers would get, but they were still doing pretty well. I mean, for 600 gold, like that costs... I don't really have a comparable here, but it's about the same as an orc boy. I mean, it's a bit more. So like 3 of those would be 1,800, and that would be 4 orc boys. Yes. So, yeah, and I mean the fact that they killed what, like 90 units, and the 3 best orc boys killed, I guess 4. Okay, so these 4 cost the same as this, so we can. Well, there's this guy. But this 90, and they killed what, I can't do all that math, 40, 80, 124, 127, and I killed 90, but they had 1 more battalion. So I don't know, they're about equal in cost. It may not be worth it. It may not be worth it. I was trying to use it to force him to come to me, though. That's one of the major strategic advantages, but I couldn't do it because he had gyrocopters. So if I just substituted out 2 of these for the orc air boys, they could have shot down the gyrocopters, and he would have been forced to run to me and take more shots from the artillery, and I could have gotten really good flanks on it. So I think if I had more time and I was actually paying attention, I probably would have gotten rid of 2 of these, 2 arrow boys for sure, and then with the leftover gold, maybe get rid of 1 rock lobber and get a an orc boar boy. I think I had enough money to do all that, and I think that would have been stronger. Got another Pyrrhic victory, but I don't think it matters. Let's see what it's done to our score here really quickly. Let me see if I could afford what I was talking about just really quickly at the end of the fight. What I think would be optimal, would have been optimal there. I'm trying to remember what we had. So let's... Oh, not all of that. A lot of that I want to keep. Okay, so we got rid of these. We got rid of all these little extra things. So we wanted to run 2 artillery pieces, 1 boar, black orc. I think I had 2 more black orcs, 2 air boys, and then 2 orc boys. I think that's what I was wanting to run, right? I think that was good. And I could even get rid of a couple of those and run 1 more black orc. I think this might have been an ideal setup. I think. What am I missing here? I think that's looking good. Oh, the trolls. That's right. Let's get rid of that. And then I had 1 troll. I did like the trolls. The trolls outperformed. I mean, they had like 50, 60, 70 kills, something like that. They had a lot of kills for their cost. They only cost 800. So I was pretty impressed with them. They're pretty good. Now, they do run away, yes. So they ran like at least twice that fight, but they often will rally back, and so you just coax them back into the fight, and that's fine. So maybe run that with maybe just some wolf riders to go tie up quarrelers or something. I think that looks pretty decent. That looks like a pretty good balanced army. I think that would have been nice against the dwarves. This should still give you superiority. A lot of people don't run artillery. This should help me control the skies against because these guys do way more damage than those little goblins. Like, those little goblins are nice for their cost, but they don't have any piercing damage. These at least have 5. And they have more range. And they have more health. So they do cost more than the normal goblin archers, for sure. But I think their effectiveness against the specific unit I'm building them for, which are the gyrocopters, I think this is a better investment. But yeah, I think this will be a really good army. This is questionable. We could take this out and get something else. I mean, we could get just a normal goblin archer if we wanted. But I like this setup. this would be a good setup versus Dwarf. Maybe I should save, like, Greenskin versus Dwarf, Greenskin versus whatever, and then go from there. Let me do that. Then I can kind of adjust as I, as I see fit. But this, for now, I think this is a good Greenskin versus Dwarf matchup. So let's see where I am on the leaderboard here real quickly, just to continue my study to see if we can figure out any sort of correlation. Now, what was that dude's name? He doesn't feel like he would have been on the first page. Oh, there's Anthrax and 2 Tampax. He's still up there. I'm pretty sure I either lost him or beat him. I think I beat him. And it might be on the channel. I can't remember. He might have been the Chaos guy that I went 1-for-1 with. Or against Chaos in the Dwarf campaign. No, this was him, right? Was that him? It was something like that. I wish you could click on them and like see their stats and like their match history and things like that. I think that would be really cool. You can't even search for other people, so if you like have somebody who's famous or whatever that you want to check out, then you can't do it. But anyways, let's see where I am. Okay, so I got 38, 360. Which is plus 200, almost 300. 300 minus 9, so plus 291. So he probably was someone that was on the first page. I just can't remember his name. Potentially. So that was a Pyrrhic victory, I think. Okay. So I got plus 291 for that. So I think that was a pretty good person because my other victories so far have been plus 241 and plus 211. So that seemed pretty good. So he's probably pretty high up there. It seemed like a pretty solid Dwarf army. I think he could have microed the Gyros a little bit better. But other than that, it was good. I mean, I thought for sure I was going to lose it as soon as I saw the Gyrocopters, and I didn't have anti-air again, which has happened before, and maybe even the last time I played Dwarves. I can't remember. I've played a lot of Greenskin games, but anyways, that's going to be it. If you enjoyed this, check out the other multiplayer battles on the channel. We have a ton of them. We also have legendary campaigns going for every single faction except for Chaos. We will do Chaos soon, but we're not doing it right now. I just don't have enough time with everything else that's going on. So, but those are pure campaigns. There's no auto-resolve abuse, no sniping lords on the campaign map. Just good, clean fun without any shenanigans, tomfoolery, exploitative behavior, anything like that. So if you've been looking for a good campaign and you've been kind of searching YouTube and you're like, well, I don't know, this isn't legendary, or this person's just kind of auto-resolving their way through stuff, you might enjoy this. It's a very different style of campaign. I also give a very deep level analysis, kind of like what I do in the multiplayer battles. So if you enjoy that type of analysis, that type of gameplay, then go check it out. I think this might be the place for you. We also have League of Legends content if you're interested in that. So I'm trying to get to Diamond by only playing support every single game. It's a lot of fun. It's a good challenge. I don't have a dedicated duo partner. Most of them are solo queue. So I'm just trying to demonstrate that you can gain a lot of elo just by being a positive influence on your team, keeping their morale up, and by making good strategic decisions both in Champion Select and on the map, by knowing matchups and knowing when to take objectives. So check that out. It's a lot of fun. If you watch a lot of videos on this channel, I don't know a number, 3, 5, 10, whatever you feel appropriate, then consider leaving some comments, some likes, subscribe, tell your friends about it, just continue watching more videos. Anything you can do to interact with the videos really helps a ton in terms of visibility on YouTube, so that other people, will find and enjoy the same kind of content that I hope you're enjoying. So, unfortunately, a lot of people just won't click on videos because even if it shows up maybe on the front page or something, if there's a video that has 300 views on it versus a video that has 30,000 views or whatever on it, of course you're probably going to check out the 30,000 view first, right? So if you found me, then you are one of those great people who click on the small-time channels to try to find some good, fresh, new content from hopefully an up-and-coming YouTuber. I mean, whatever. I'm still very small-time. But I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And any interactions that you can do with the video help other people actually give it a chance so that they might enjoy it as well as the views go up, as the subscribers, the likes, and such go up. So thank you very much. I had a wonderful time broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.